Gee, that is deep.
What would you do?
Lake.
Oh yeah, this is Bass Lake, and this is where Tracy found some sparrows.
Oh, they're all gone.
I found those sparrows.
Gone out for lunch.
I did.
Anyway, what are they doing there?
They're swallows, actually.
Swallows.
They're coming to and from their nest, which is the dark bit there. It's a bit hard to appreciate how beautiful they were. They were very family-like in their dynamics. Lots of them coming to and fro, feeding their babies and coming to roost under the eaves there. There's a lovely place that was on a lake close to Yosemite National Park, and we'd commute from here to Yosemite most days.
Yeah,
really.
for sure. It'd be an amazing view.
Awesome.
Oh, this is Sequoia.
Really?
Yeah, it's that hill that we climbed up.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what it's called now.
Something.
Anyway, on a clear day, it's a very beautiful panoramic view, but this obviously wasn't a clear day.
Yeah. It was very cold and wet and raining. You guys were a bit afraid going up there, weren't you?
Yeah,
was
because
so
it said
steep.
that there were lightning if it rained. And Mummy had
that's
a
right.
dream that I died, that I stole a fire truck, and Daddy had a dream that I was on top of the car and I was laughing
that's right,
naked.
I
And
was a
then
bit worried about losing you that road.
Oh, this is the world's biggest tree. Biggest
it's
as
got the
in
most
General
wood.
as in the
Sherman.
most wood.
It's got the most wood
fantastic.
in the world.
Oh, they were so exquisite. This is Forest of the Giants, and these trees were scattered throughout, called sequoias. There are other trees are called sugar pines. Tassie was very enamoured with the sugar pine cones, which are probably about as big as his arm. They were fantastic, and he really wanted to collect them. And what other?
But there's lots of these trees in there.
Ponderosa pines.
Sequoias, they're giant. Some of them are 4,000 years old.
So we're back to Lake Louise.
This is Lake Louise again.
Yeah.
Is it?
Tyson's trying to throw snowballs in and crack the ice.
Oh,
That
we
was the only bit of melted lake.
Yeah, that was the only bit
look at that.
that was melted. Had no ice. But it was still really cold water.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back to Sequoia now, and this is a giant Sequoia tree. Probably about
It looks
85 metres high.
more like
something.
a pine.
Yes.
It
And
is.
what was the
This is a pine.
diameter of them?
Can be 32 metres diameter.
Oh, there's
Wow.
me.
Oh, you know what this is?
We're
Now,
getting
shush.
our... We're getting out.
That's exactly right. How did you know all that? Somebody telling you?
That was
That
their...
was getting our junior ranger badges, because we're junior rangers.
That's right.
They
They're
did a lot of
Very
difficult
smart.
things to get the
Very
junior ranger.
difficult. That's in Yosemite. Very, very hard.
Great rangers. Did a lot of investigating and looking after and bonding and connecting
I'm
with those forests to
sliding
get that
down.
badge and cleaning and appreciating, learning.
Oh,
And this is Merkhead River,
the water water?
Emma said, yeah.
we said. And this is a really powerful river. I mean, you wouldn't want to go swimming in it.
That runs through Yosemite, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it runs all the way through Yosemite and gets, because it comes from such incredible height, thousands of feet high, then reduces to quite a thin stream, a thin river. It's incredibly powerful. You'd die in seconds.
You would die. In
between
fact,
the
people have died.
power of the water and the rocks, big boulders.
And this is the John Muir Trail that we went on when we were
This
going.
was a challenge, wasn't it?
That was
Nah,
pretty
I
tough.
like that.
But you liked it.
We walked for
Oh,
about
it was
that
Kate
was-
that was complaining all the time.
8 hours solidly up and down these mountains.
The
Rocky.
kids did really well.
Incredibly well. It was so inspiring that you didn't kind of realise how far you were walking, but we really did walk a long way up huge altitudes.
Covered lots of miles.
Oh!
Yes, that was me. It looks like I'm going to jump off a cliff. I like that bit.
Oh,
That's
this
a
is
rattlesnake.
a
Rattlesnake.
rattlesnake.
Oh,
That's
there he
the
is.
rattlesnake.
Not a
He
rattlesnake,
came
a
across our
rattlesnake.
path when we were walking along the river.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
he-
a yellow-belly marmot.
Ooh, and his friend.
They were very friendly, these guys. He stuck.
cute.
I didn't see him at first, but he went. "Ark, ark." And I turned around and he had his head stuck over a rock, so he must have been cool on me.
But you
Yeah.
didn't see those guys. You saw the ones
No, I saw
further
another
up,
one, yeah.
stuck over a rock.
He had his head sticking up over a rock,
Obviously they eat
peeking out.
roots and stuff. He's digging, and his friend's under there. It was quite funny actually. We thought he'd be very frightened of us and that he'd run away, and we were kind of edging closer and closer. And he finally kind of got a little bit, we got too close and he ran under the rock and his friend went and so he ran back to us because he was more scared of his friend than of us. It's like, oh, will you look after me? My friend.
And also, he went under the rock, or nearly under the rock, and then Mummy called him back, and he came back.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
cute actually.
And this is world famous waterfall because it goes sideways and it travels upwards.
Wow,
It's
that's
really cool.
astounding.
It's amazing in real life.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually. It's just Mum had the camera upside down.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Obviously, you can't take video that way. Oh, we live and learn when we buy
And that's
new cameras,
Ticey
don't we?
new trick where he could climb up walls on his feet.
Oh, now we're back to some semblance of normality.
This Ticey loves.
T-shirts in the snow. That's the
But it
best
wasn't that
kind
cold.
of weather, isn't it?
It was so. It was so cold.
It wasn't cold, Ticey.
Yes, it
Obviously it
was.
wasn't. Oh, this is the diarrhea rock.
That's the
Ah,
butt
that's
rock.
right, yeah.
That's the,
The butt rock.
butt rock. Oh yeah, and that's. You want me to tell you the rhyme I made up?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Rocks and shells, cockle shells, everyone's here to I did a poo and it hit the sun, but the poo was dead, so we never got to sing. Hooray to our happy king.
Right, yeah. Anyway.
There's Yellow
There's
Belly
a
again.
marmot. Yellow belly marmot. That was the one that I spotted. I
You were
spotted the first
counting
yellow
the
belly
rings on that
marmot.
tree a second ago, weren't you, Ty?
Yeah, that's how you tell how old the tree is.
Everybody knows that.
Does anyone remember the walk we went on with the ranger and we that the